So, what's your belief on religion, and how did you learn it?
I was raised a Jehovah's Witness,
Mm-hmm.
and my beliefs are that God's kingdom is going to establish a government in heaven that will make the earth a paradise one day. Well, I learned from my parents, and I learned from friends also, but I kind of drifted away at one time thinking, well, maybe there's something else out there. But everything I learned, I just feel like they basically go by the Bible.
I'm Catholic. I basically learned them through my family. So I was brought up Catholic, I was raised Catholic, and still am Catholic to this day, which basically means I do believe there is a higher deity. There's a God, but I also believe that there are saints.
I don't really. I mean, I was brought up a Buddhist, and to a degree, I guess that does shape what I do believe in. Like karma. Good things will happen to you if you do good.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, with going to church every so often or just praying, I just personally I feel that's just unnecessary.
Well, I've always been a Catholic, and I went to Catholic school, and I did my First Amendment, and I would always go to church on Sundays. But now it's just working and not having time in school. We don't really go to church that much, but we still do our prayers, and we go to church now and then, for Easter, Christmas, every time we have time.
I was raised Jehovah's Witness. Studied the Bible until I was probably 13, 14 with my father. As I've gotten older, I've strayed away from the Jehovah's Witness religion because I feel like it's a little too, I don't want to use the word culty, but it's a lot. So I still believe in a lot of the Jehovah's Witness aspects of life, but I guess I'm going to move a little bit more towards Christianity. Okay, so what do you believe the definition of religion is?
Well, I believe it's actual something we should go by. I mean, if you go by the Mosaic law and Jesus' law, it's basically you don't want to do anything. You go to war. You don't want to kill your brother. You don't want to, and also too. You want to have faith in something.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have faith, it seems like it's just a
dark oblivion.
Yeah, just kind of like a waste of time of living, basically.
Believing that there's a higher power. Believing that there is something else in this world other than fact and actual fact-based knowledge of other things. Not superpowers per se, but that there's a higher power there watching over us and kind of knowing what's going to happen in life and just kind of guiding us through it.
Religion is one's spiritual beliefs about the afterlife and about our very own existence.
Mm-hmm.
And, and in modern times, people have turned it into a business, per se.
Mm-hmm.
Catholic Church is the most expensive, the richest religion on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
I just think believing in something, not just saying, oh, there's no one there, there's nothing there. There is, someone out there, God or whatever you believe in. I think that it doesn't matter, just whatever you believe in.
That people need something to grasp onto. People need
whatever you believe in.
That people need something to grasp onto. People need to have faith in something. That they need something to guide them. So that when people think when they die, it's not just going to be this hole of nothing, emptiness. Because the Jehovah's Witness, they believe in resurrection. Do you believe that there's possibly another true religion?
I believe there's only one religion that's teaching the truth.
No.
Right? Okay.
Definitely don't. Everyone we all live differently and we're raised differently.
Mhm.
So I don't believe that my God raised me a certain way as somebody that lives in Mumbai.
Mhm.
So
No, I don't. I don't believe it at all because people are from like different parts of the world, and so everyone has a different view of religion. And I know it's not part of the question, but in these modern times, I just get very offended that people use religion for like political gain and being like more righteous than others.
Mhm.
That's when it becomes very dangerous. And if you read history, most of the wars have been started over religion, which I personally think it's just silly.
I don't think there's one true religion. I think everyone is different, and everyone can believe whatever they want to believe. And yeah, it just depends on how they grew up, and like what you as a person believe in. Like me and my dad have different beliefs, and it's just something that he doesn't really like going to church, but me and my mom do. So it all depends on the person.
No, I don't count out any religion. I'm not gonna look at someone and be like, okay, like your Bible is any different than my Bible, because there's so many other differences. The Torah, the Quran, their Bible, all that shit. I'm not gonna look at them and be like, that's wrong.
Do you believe that, like, your religion, like your beliefs, that they affect your philosophy on life?
No. I mean, personally, I don't think so. I mean, I basically want to do what's right. I don't want to do what's wrong. And it's always gives me a focus on wanting to do what's right. Basically.
to a certain extent, they kind of mold the way I see things and the way I perceive things or the way I picture my life to be. So yeah, to a certain extent they do, but I also know that there are different world views and that there's constantly changes in the world. So in religion, Catholic religion doesn't really change, so I kind of adapt it to mean something different. So it, per se, yes, it does kind of affect it a little bit.
I mean, going back to like being brought up Buddhist, I would say yes. Just it's just going back to karma.
No, I don't really see my life and like my beliefs differently. They always come together, and that's just something that that I don't let that affect me strongly.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think if I wasn't because I do consider myself a God-fearing person. Like I think about it a lot. Like when I make my decisions. Like it says, like the Ten Commandments. One of the 10 Commandments is "Thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit infidelity." In a sense, like I live by those. In a sense, like those are things I physically cannot do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Jackie. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you. All right. Well, thank you. And, well, thank you for doing this interview for me. On to the next.